What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So some huge news has just broken. As the 135-pound lightweight division and the 140-pound junior welterweight division has just added a major threat to the top of the divisions. As another major player will be inserted into those divisions. That being two-time Olympic gold medalist, Cuban superstar, amateur boxer, Andy Cruz will now be headed to the United States and making his pro debut very soon. Andy Cruz has beaten the likes of Keyshawn Davis over 4 times in the amateurs for the Olympic gold medalist. Okay? Andy Cruz is a major threat to the lightweight division and the junior welterweight division. Now, he lost his last fight. That was November of 2021. A split decision loss, 3-rounder, right? But Andy Cruz, he beat, like I said, he beat Keyshawn Davis, okay, 4 to 5 times already. Okay, he beat him for, the Olympic gold medal, right? Notable names that he has beaten, obviously at the top of that list is Keyshawn Davis, because Keyshawn Davis is a major player in the sport of boxing right now. But Keyshawn Davis, right, at 135 pounds, he's a major player in the lightweight division. And he's seen as a major player in the junior welterweight division coming up, right? So for Andy Cruz to beat Keyshawn Davis 4 to 5 times in the amateurs, that speaks volumes. Okay, that's huge. Andy Cruz is 26 years of age, 5'6", with a 69-inch arm reach, 69 to 70-inch arm reach. Okay, so with that said, he's now left Cuba, right? He's fleeing Cuba, and they expect him to be in the States very soon, and they expect him to make his pro debut very soon. Okay, this is huge. Okay, he beat Elvin Rodriguez about 4 to 5 times in the amateurs as well. Okay, he has an amateur record of 140 wins, 9 losses, no draws, 9 wins by way of knockout. He's not a big puncher, he's a technician. Okay, he's a skilled Cuban, highly schooled technician in the mold of the Arislandi Laras and or Luis King Kong Ortiz and the Yuriorkis Gamboa is more explosive and athletic, but in that mold, the David Morrell mold. Okay, and so this is huge news, absolutely huge. I'm sure. Now, we just saw a guy that beat Olympic silver medalist, undefeated 2-division world champion, who's the unified super featherweight 130-pound world champion. He holds the WBC and the WBO titles in Shakur Stevenson. We just saw the guy who Shakur Stevenson lost to in the amateurs. We just saw him, victorious big time, okay, on the main stage, right? So with that said, now the guy that beat Keyshawn Davis multiple times and beat Edwin Rodriguez multiple times, now he's going to be making his pro debut. So we got Robesy Ramirez, who beat Shakur Stevenson. He's making noise. Okay, now what's ironic about him is that he actually lost his pro debut here in the States, right? He's an Olympic gold medalist. He beat Shakur in the amateurs, and he lost his pro debut, but he's on a roll. He just beat Abraham Nova via 5th round knockout, dramatic knockout victory. Abraham Nova won that fight, 21 wins, no loss, no draw. Puerto Rican, star, featherweight on the rise. He brutally knocked him out in the 5th round to make a name for himself. So now you got the both guys that upset Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis in the amateurs. You have them in the pros now. So major players, okay? The more, the merrier in the sport of boxing. Now, the thing is, how is, now usually, like I said, the Cuban school of boxing is, arguably the greatest school of boxing, as far as technicians go. Most of them are southpaws, very talented, very high ring IQ, high ring generalship, very aware of where they're at in the ring. Luis King Kong as a heavyweight displays that. You see David Morrell, he's making noise for himself. We know the likes of Arislandi Lara. Yuriokis Gamboa, like I said, he's cut from a different cloth to me, in my opinion. He was athletic, explosive, a lot of power, not so much of a technician, more so of a, just an explosive fighter, like a Manny Pacquiao mold, Edwin Valero mold, But with that said, now we're going to see, if he translates to the professionals, right? Is he going to be a major player in the professionals? I'm sure Keyshawn Davis is chomping at the bit to get his opportunity to get Andy Cruz in the ring as a professional, because that last fight for Olympic gold was a very close fight that I personally thought that Keyshawn Davis won the fight, but it gave it to Andy Cruz. I thought that Keyshawn Davis should have gotten a nod. Now they saying Andy Cruz is 26 years old, but again, we never know what the accurate age is for Cuban fighters. They still telling us that Luis Ortiz is about 38 years of age, 39 years of age, 40 years of age. Who knows how old Luis Ortiz is? Who knows how old Gamboa and Arislandi Lara truly are? But they say he's 26 years old. This is a great piece to be added, because now you got, obviously, we already had the, Fantastic Four, as I call them, right? You had Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, and Gervonta Tank Davis. You had George Kambosos Jr. added to the mix as he upset Teofimo Lopez to become a unified champion at lightweight. Now Devin Haney dominated George Kambosos Jr., but he still made a name for himself. You have Isaac Pitbull Cruz, who made a name for himself by being competitive against Gervonta Tank Davis, and so now those divisions have just gotten hotter, with Andy Cruz set to come over and make his debut. And again, now we're going to see him on the fast track. I'm certain. You still have two-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasyl Lomachenko still in the mix, right? So there's major players still in the mix. And again, like I said, Andy Cruz, we never know his true age, but they said that he's 26, so I'm expecting him to be fast-tracked. I don't think he's going to, be very patient, and I believe he's going to be fast-tracked. And the fact that he's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist and he beat some major names, you can expect him to be fast-tracked, okay? So with that said, now, rivalries will be built. We got Devin Haney, you have, like I said, Shakur Stevenson going to be moving up soon. It's some serious players, added to this mix, and it's going to be very, very interesting. There's a lot of guys, that's going to be favoring Andy Cruz to be victorious in these fights. You know what I mean? And it's going to be interesting. His style, can he beat Devin Haney? I don't believe so. I actually, again, like I said, I thought he lost to Isaac Cruz. I thought he lost the fight to Keyshawn Davis, the last fight for Olympic gold medal. I thought he lost that fight. And then Keyshawn Davis, he looks much better as a professional than he did as an amateur. It's a completely different ball game. Like I said, I look at Ramirez. as the amateur when he beat Shakur Stevenson. Again, I thought Shakur Stevenson won that fight, you know, but nonetheless, he didn't get the nod. I think that Shakur Stevenson clearly looks like the better of the two as a professional. Clearly, it's not even close, right? So with that said, you know, I still think that, you know, that Devin Haney could beat Andy Cruz. I think Keyshawn Davis can beat him. I think Shakur can beat him. I think Tank can beat him. But again, he's a major player. He's nobody's walk in the park. He is very skilled. He's very talented. Again, he's not the biggest puncher in the world, but he's very talented, very skilled, come from the Cuban school of boxing. So it's going to be very, very interesting. And I can't wait to see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.